Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to career, finances, wealth, abundance, and income. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Virgo, you have a very powerful combination here. You have, in the recent past, you do have the ornaments. This is about mature investments, extra money, making and creating new forms of income, whether it is a seed that's been planted within the mind, or if you've actually manifested this into the physical realm, you're celebrating some sort of success, an idea, maybe even a new job offer, or you're celebrating the energy of 2023, a new year. Now, you may have a career in retail, in beauty. You may be setting yourself up for retirement. You may have recently been looking at some financial funding, looking into some accounts, seeing where you can benefit most from where your money is at, or where some sort of maybe some real estate, or what you can do to increase or enhance your income. You may have been looking into tax documents or paperwork. You may have been reaching out or speaking to a financial advisor, or learning more about how to enhance or increase your money so you can be ready for retirement, or just ready at that retirement age so you're able to have a little bit of excess, a little in reserve. I'm getting here something with residual income as well. So you doing something now is going to actually generate more income as you move forward in life. But I'm also sensing here that some of you may have just refinanced a loan, consolidated some sort of debt. You may also have made a purchase. You may have looked into insurance, because they're giving me a combination. It's almost as if you can put maybe your renter's insurance, your car insurance, and maybe your health insurance all on one to receive a bigger discount. That's just an example here. But I feel like whatever it is that you've recently done, it's been quite mature, and you're actually going to bring in more money because knowledge is power. You were able to either look into something to discover more about what you needed to do to grow, or you reached out to a professional or someone who could help you navigate more with your financial state here. So in the present month of March, in the present month, we have literally the present, the gift. I'm sensing this energy of you staying present as well. There's going to be a lot of really powerful new changes coming in here in the month of March for you. And there could actually be a windfall. There could be something of the past that you are receiving in the month of March where there is reciprocity. You may have asked for a raise. You may have launched a new business idea. And now you're seeing in the month of March that something is manifesting into the physical world, and you're receiving a payout. This can be about a sudden windfall, whether it's an inheritance as well. It could be back pay. There's just some sort of money coming to you, I feel, that's either owed or earned. It could even be surprise bonus as well. You may be planning a trip in the month of March because you do have vacation, or you may be going on vacation, and I feel that you're going to enjoy yourself. If this is you, you do have the heart. So it does say be mindful of your spending. I feel like you will, but also I'm getting a little bit of the opposite energy of mindful spending. Treat yourself to something nice. If you have been very, very mindful of your finances, let's say you haven't bought yourself something nice for quite some time, or maybe you always indulge in buying things for other people, you may find something in the month of March that you really like, you really enjoy, whether it's something as small as, a piece of jewelry, or it's something as large as maybe a new vehicle or a luxurious dinner while you're traveling. Whatever this is here, I feel like you are supported, and there's joint finances here. There could be a collaboration coming in the near future. You may have a partnership where your spouse or significant other also supports what it is that you're doing here. But this is about you loving what it is that you do, heading towards emotional fulfillment. And that is a really big theme coming in for a lot of people in the 7 global energy of 2023. It is about heading towards things that bring you more happiness, not just in your financial life, but your personal life and the relationships you have and things of that nature as well. So what's happening is a lot of us are raising our vibrations. And what you'll find is the things that no longer bring you happiness, or that old job that you have, that you no longer align with, you're going to see yourself shifting in vibration and moving towards things that are more aligned with what you want. And that's why you have the heart opening here. So it is all about you having a job that you love, whether you're a counselor, a guide, a coach, a mentor, a healer. For others of you, you may be seeking out those types of people because they can help you shift your vibrations by bringing about awareness to what you need to do that. So very powerful here. Let's dive into your reading. Now, right away here, Virgo, I am getting, it's almost a cross between the sun energy, which is really, really beautiful for you, but I'm also getting that Wheel of Fortune. So it wouldn't surprise me to see either one of those, but I'm also getting a lot of Knight energy. Knight of Cups, could even be Knight of Wands, because there's something you're taking action on and you're really excited to do it as well. So let's take a look and see what's coming in. How would you like these? Thank you, Spirit. Hierophant, beautiful. You're being divinely guided. This is what I was just talking about with you dropping the things that maybe once made you happiness or once paid the bills, or partnerships that are no longer in alignment, because you're connecting with new like-minded individuals. You may be teaching, educating yourself, learning. And that's what I was feeling in the beginning as well when it comes to finances. You may be figuring out ways to increase your money, bring in regenerative income, bring in new income sources, where instead of just having maybe one income source from a 9-to-5 job that you've worked at, or maybe you currently work at, you're saying, well, what can I do on the side that I really love that will bring in income that maybe I could even turn into a full-time position, and then expand off of it so I have more than one income source coming in. So you're being divinely guided at this time with the Hierophant. So this is a very big major arcana for you as well. This is about teaching, learning, traditions. It is about you breaking free. What they're showing me right now is the path less traveled is going to start to gain more recognition. So for example, you're going to see here, and yourself included, Virgo, that you're going to start to rise up and do more things that bring you happiness. So for example, let's say you want to start your own YouTube channel. You want to build your own website. You want to sell cupcakes on Etsy, whatever it is here. But I feel like you're going to branch off and do things in a new way. And you're part of this way shower type of energy, trendsetter. You're part of this path that is going in this new direction, where you're stepping up and taking the lead by doing what it is that you want and building your own dream. Even if you're not completely sure how to do that, instead of waiting for the perfect time or the perfect opportunity, you're saying, I'm trusting my intuition, I'm being divinely guided, and I'll teach myself and I'll learn from others along the way. So this is tactile learning as well, hands-on learning. You're going to learn as you go. So don't be too quick, is what I feel as well, to have all of those ducks in a row, so to speak, before you jump into something, because you have some really beautiful gifts here, Virgo. Whether you have the gift of communication, maybe you have the gift of clairvoyance, you maybe have the gift of healing. I mean, we all have those gifts that we can utilize. Let's take a look and clarify the Hierophants. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. This is you setting yourself up for retirement, which you actually see here with the ornaments. This is about long-term growth, leaving a legacy behind that, either your family, your friends, or the people that you touch the lives of in your business or in your career. They're going to remember you for quite some time. You may even be writing a book or a memoir or a self-help or even a fiction novel where there's, again, regenerative income, but it leaves your legacy, a place in the world. I feel like you are helping other people raise their vibrations, Virgo, whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, this 10 of Pentacles is a really beautiful energy, especially combined. You're committing yourself to your dreams, your long-term dreams. And that's what the Hierophant is all about as well. Commitment, committing yourself to those beliefs, staying within your integrity, aligning with those goals that you have that may have felt out of reach, but you're realizing that they are so much closer than you thought, and that your gifts are really starting to open up this year. I'm seeing that with a lot of people that you may have never thought you had gifts, or maybe you weren't able to access them, even though we always have access to them. But I feel like this year specifically, so many people are getting that DNA or that downloaded activation. So what that means is we have these gifts that are amplified, and you're seeing that as well. And you're choosing to do things that honor your gifts, which also will bring in monetary gain. So really beautiful. Now, what's crossing your path, Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me here a name. Okay, they're telling me it could be a name of a first name, a last name, a place, a city. It could be short term, short or long. Jackson. So it could be Jacksonville. It could be Jackson, could be the name, or Jax. Please take it as it resonates. It could even be a street, or it could be a building. It could be someone's middle name or child's name. Please take that as it resonates. I know it's a very common name, but I feel like it's more than just a name for a person. It could be, again, a place or a city or a location. So let's see what's challenging you. The Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands energy. So you're ready. You're ready to chase those dreams. You're ready for your desires to be lit up and to feel inspired, feel reinventive, feel optimistic about this future that you can feel. You can almost taste, Virgo, that it's right there on the tip of your tongue, right? But the block or the challenge is feeling maybe lack of motivation, or feeling like it hasn't come in yet, wondering what is the next step. You're definitely going to have some sort of clarity in a downtime, a moment of rest, a moment of silence, or a moment of maybe taking a trip or a vacation. And I feel like there's some sort of financial support or a surprise coming in here for you that's going to actually shift this Ace of Wands into more of a I have a new sense of purpose. There's a new direction, because I'm getting Ace of Swords. So there certainly could be a moment of clarity, a moment of truth. Let's see what is showing up for you. Yeah, after a time of feeling a little bit stuck, you've been maybe learning, studying, reaching out. Now you're realizing that externally things cannot shift unless you shift your vibration first, because your vibration matches what's going on. So if you, Virgo, are not attracting what it is that you want, there may be a little piece of you that either believes it's not possible, or there could be so much chaos going on around you that you may be subject to some of those just chaotic energies of, fear, anxiety, lack of. So align with that vibration of abundance and prosperity and self-worth, because then when you raise your vibrations, which a lot of you already have, then you're going to see things shifting quite quickly for you. But right now you're trying to juggle up a lot. You may be taking care of the kids. You may be trying to build a business, working your 9 to 5, getting groceries, making sure people are fed and the house is clean and the dogs have food, right? This is the energy of being busy. And that's certainly part of the human experience at times, is to have these responsibilities that need to be taken care of. But if there is some sort of soul push that is guiding you towards something deeper, align with that energy. Make yourself a vision board. Post some sort of affirmation or sticky note to remind you on your refrigerator or your mirror, or a spot that you can tell yourself each and every day, and start aligning with that energy. If you want to purchase or buy a new home, go walk through maybe a parade of homes. If you want a new vehicle, go drive new vehicles, or put yourself in the position of feeling that frequency of what that would be like for you. If you want to attract love or want to attract that career, go walk into buildings, reach out to people who are in your line of work. So again, attract yourself with that energy, because that's what's ultimately going to bring about that external shift. So really powerful energy here. Let's see what's below you. What is below my beautiful Virgos? What's the foundation here upon which you're built? Four of fire. I love it. A lot of fiery energy within you, Virgo. Even though you are an earthy sign, I feel like you're ready. You're ready to head towards this heartfelt new vibe, new vibration, new energy. Four of Wands energy is all about celebration, and you have that showing up. So it wouldn't surprise me. You may even be celebrating on, again, some sort of vacation. There could be a work party. Someone may be retiring, I just heard as well, and you may be taking their position, or it's almost bittersweet. You're excited for them, but you may have been close with them. There could also be maybe a granddaughter or grandchild's birthday, or there could be a reunion or an anniversary. So there could be celebrations of any sort, but I do feel like there's a big accomplishment coming in. You're hitting a milestone. And even though this is the foundation upon which you're built on, this is something that you're going to continuously do throughout your career and well into your retirement. I feel for the rest of your life here on earth, you're going to continue hitting those milestones and those goals that you set out for yourself, because you want to achieve all of the human experiences that you can. That's why you came here down to earth, is to have these experiences and to feel a sense of, wow, I'm really doing this. I did go for that. I went for that job. I wrote that book. I created that business. I climbed that ladder. I gained that certification. But it's not just about the physical of what you do. It's not the physical. It is you aligning with the soul purpose energy of what you chose to come here to life to do. And it's aligning. So it's that alignment that is bringing about that sense of achievement. It's not because you've achieved that certification and then that makes you feel better. It's almost, what comes first, the cart or the horse, right? But I think I said that wrong, but I feel like your inner world is matching your outer world, and that's where that sense of achievement is coming from here. So that's what you're built upon. Really beautiful. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. What do we have here for Virgo? Four of Wands. The Fool, new beginning. Yeah, you're ready to jump into the next grand adventure. You're ready to take on these new exciting things. It wouldn't surprise me. They're actually showing me someone at the age of, now it could be, we're all different ages here, but I feel like it is the age that I'm sensing here is, let's say someone goes skydiving, because that's what they're showing me actually is a risky or a fun, adventurous type of energy. Skydiving, whitewater rafting, maybe bungee jumping, or doing something a little bit risky, but it's surprising. So typically, and I don't want to put a stereotype out there, but sometimes you don't always see a 90-year-old skydiving. That would be amazing. I've heard it happening, but a lot of times it is, those that are more risky or more adventurous that may be under a certain age. I don't know what age that is, but it could be under a certain age that tends to be or fall into that category. And I'm feeling here for you, regardless if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60 or 90, I feel like you're willing to take that risk, take that jump, so to speak, whether it is skydiving, whether it's falling in love, whether it is leaving the corporate world to build your business when you are 45, 50, 55, 60 years old. It doesn't matter, because you chose, again, to have as many of these wonderful experiences that you can in all sectors of your life, all areas. So I feel like the sky's the limit, and that's what I'm hearing for you. The sky is the limit. So really beautiful energy here for you, Virgo. I'm excited for your March. Let's see what is coming in the past, because that past can certainly still shape and affect our present energy. But let's see what's going on in the past. You've been through a lot. Absolutely. This strength is about you overcoming some of those triggers, for you finding out ways to take that leap that we just talked about, because that's in your foundation. But you may have been through a lot of situations where you got up in that plane, and this is just symbolic here for skydiving. Hopefully you're following with me here, but a lot of times you may have gotten in that plane, got up to the top, and right before you jumped, you may have backed out, right? You may have thought, oh gosh, I can't do this. There's too much fear, or I'm never going to make it to the bottom, or whatever it was that you told yourself in that moment. Now, again, we're not talking about skydiving here. This is experiences in life where you may have had to overcome some of those fears. You may have had to look at some of those triggers, and you've certainly been through a lot. You've had to heal a lot. You've had to overcome rejection, possibly abandonment. You've had to really find yourself, and it was in there all along. But sometimes as we go through life, always, we have family conditioning, social conditioning. We go through experiences that tend to, sometimes when we hang on to them, we hang on to the fear, and it blocks us from taking that jump. So I feel in the past, what you're doing is you're finding out solutions to say, you know what, I'm going to jump regardless of my fear, because if I let fear control my life, then I'm never going to have these experiences that I chose to have. And that leads to resistance, Virgo. And if you have any sort of resistance in your life, any sort of setbacks or something that has been really, really challenging you, take a look at what that fear might be. Look it in the eye and jump anyway. Very powerful. Wow. Let's take a look at the strength. What do we have here for strength for Virgo? Ooh, 2 of them. Okay, so we have Queen of Wands energy and 8 of Swords. This is exactly what I just said. Getting out of your own way in a sense here. Telling yourself that it's just an illusion. That's what fear is. False evidence appearing real. Fear isn't real. Most of the time, it's just an illusion that our head creates, our mind creates based on a past experience that we've been through. Maybe we've seen so many people jump out of a plane and they haven't made it to the bottom, and that creates fear. Maybe we have a fear of heights because we were stuck on a jungle gym when we were 5 years old, and we have that conditioned into us that heights are awful and that we're going to fall and succumb to the ground, right? So this is about you getting rid of the conditioning and pushing through those fears and feeling in your power with that Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who is strong. She is confident. She is artsy. She could be an entrepreneur. She may work in an office setting. She may work in customer service, be a multitasker. She's really good with people. That's a gift of hers because she emanates this air of confidence, and it's not from an ego center. Sometimes when she's feeling those lower vibrations, yeah, that ego can certainly come in, but I feel like that's what you are fighting here is the ego center, which can hold the fears and it can hold the anxieties and it can hold a lot of different things, right? We need that ego center to live here on earth. It's important, but it's also important for us to see where it helps and where it hinders. And that's what you have done here in the past. So pat yourself on the back, because for a lot of you, this year, 2023, is all about you inspiring others to live their best lives, Virgo, because you are finally choosing to live yours. Oh, I love this. Let's take a look at what's coming in. What are you manifesting? What's in your headspace here? King of Wands, beautiful. There is that combination. This is that yin yang energy here. So yeah, you have the Queen of Wands getting out of your own way, right? Pushing through it, jumping scared. And now you're like, yes, I'm taking that leap. A lot of you are entrepreneurs. A lot of you are leaders, influencers, business advisors, or people who can really build upon their affluence, build upon their money, create more wealth. And if you're sitting there thinking right now, well, I work at this company that I really don't love, and I love to be doing that, Melissa, it's easier said than done, right? Then I challenge you, beautiful soul, to shift that energy to an energy here of matching the King of Wands. And the King of Wands takes charge of his destiny. He's active. He's passionate. He's goal-oriented and driven. He's a successful leader and spiritual influencer. He's very adventurous and very warm, right? And I feel that this is about you taking that brave step. Some of you traveling the world. You may be even traveling in the near future. If you're not in March, you're definitely setting up time to travel, to explore new lands, new expeditions. I'm getting here zip lining. Someone may have planned or booked an excursion to go zip lining. Or this could have been something you've done in the past, and that may have been a very eye-opening time of your life. Please take that as it resonates, but they're showing me someone ziplining and having a lot of fun and pushing through those fears. So I love that for you. King of Wands, entrepreneurial type of energy here, or at least taking the lead. Even if you work in the corporate world, I feel like you are a leader and you are a boss. And if you are not being compensated and you know that you're worth so much more, you're going to see things shifting where you are aligning more with the energy of the King of Wands. Okay, let's see here what else is showing up to clarify that King of Wands, please. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're going to finally be paid what you're worth. Mental health is something that is important as well. So for some of you, there is a little bit of that back and forth. It's that crossover between, I don't want to say a lower vibration versus a higher vibration, but it is about you being able to change and shift your mindset. Thank you, Spirit. It's all about mindset here. And even though this is about financial and material changes, if you are in a position where you're not vibing at this energy that you want to be in, that's when that tower comes along. Because if you can't jump, Spirit's going to push you out of that plane and say, Virgo, this is what you want. Your energy is aligned. You have what it takes, right? You have what it takes to jump. And it's going to be one of the best things that you've ever done for yourself. And if you are currently feeling a little bit stuck, if you're not quite sure, really align with that energy, because then you're going to see that things start to show up, that they start to release from your life, or Spirit brings in, tower moments in order for you to rebuild, to match that energy frequency here. If there was some sort of illness, some sort of job loss, I'm getting here for some of you, it could have been even bankruptcy, or you just weren't able to manage your money. If you start to align with being able to feel like you are the lead here, you're taking charge of your life, you are creating your destiny, then it's going to get you out of this Five of Pentacles onto that Ten of Pentacles that we seen in the beginning of your reading. Beautiful. Let's see what's showing up here in the near future. What do we have for Virgo in the near future? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm not quite sure how to describe this. It's almost like I'm seeing it could be a street sign, it could be a logo, or it could be, I feel like it's outside and it's some sort of platform, but it's smaller than a billboard, but it's something that you see and it's red. And it's not a stop sign, but it's another sort of sign, or it could be, a sign that's in a store window, or it could be that you're walking down the street and you see a sign to the right and it's red. But I feel like it's not part of like a driving, like a yield or a, stop or anything like that. I feel like it's a specific sign that you'll see in the next 4 weeks, Virgo, that's red, that is going to really bring about an important message. Okay, it could be even something on, I feel like it's outside while you're outside, but it could certainly be a sign that you see on social media or something of that nature that's red, and right away you know that that's for you. Pay attention, because there may be a very special or important message for you on that red sign. All right, I know very different type of energy here, but I feel it's going to, so for example, let's say you go on vacation in the month of March and you're in a new, maybe foreign country, or you're in a new state. There could be a sign that you see to your right, and it may be the place that you're looking for. And if you weren't able to notice the red or that sign, then you would have passed by it. Or it could be that you are in a place and you really want to visit maybe a show or zip lining or anything of that nature. And all of a sudden you're driving along on this highway and you look over and there's a big red sign that says, you know, adventures, zip lining, or something of that nature here. Now, again, those are examples of what could be on the sign, but I feel like it's going to be different for each and every one of you. It's specifically pertaining to your energy. Now, in the near future, we have the Seven of Swords. This is good because it's about you getting honest with what you need to do. This isn't, the Seven of Swords has a bad rap, absolutely, because it can be the card of, you know, trying to get away with things, sneaky energy, things of that nature. I feel like it is releasing the need to control and to just survive, right? Self-preservation can also be what the Seven of Swords means. So I feel what this is saying here, again, is you're getting honest about what you need to do in order to create that life that you want. This is about not sugarcoating it, right? This is about being clear with yourself, maybe even being a little bit blunt and saying, you know what, you need to just jump out of that airplane, no more sitting back, or it's time to just, I'm going to push you in a sense. So you pushing yourself to jump out of that airplane as well. So let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Swords. Some of you may have certainly dealt with someone in the past. Oh, they do want that one. Thank you. Someone in the past regarding career that may have certainly done you wrong. Now, I will say that they may have tried to sneak, manipulate, or tell you, yeah, we'll give you a raise after a certain amount of days, and then they never did. Or there just could have been something shady working on behind the scenes. But I feel like that actually allowed you, or is allowing you, to walk towards something more fulfilling with the Eight of Cups. What is that Eight of Cups walking towards? Their Nine of Cups, their wish fulfillment. And it's going to bring about a sense of financial independence, security, safety, self-sufficiency. And it's all about you creating a life that you love, because we have the Page of Cups here. So new opportunity. And you're getting honest with yourself, and you're saying, you know, this path that I was on in the past, this strength energy, it's not aligning with what I want. And I may decide to quit my job, or to walk away, or, you know, to build a business over here. So of course, you know, be logical as well, but trust your intuition when you move forward. Do something outside of the box. And if you feel stuck, that you have no choice, this is that splash of cold water on your face saying, yes, you do. Yes, you have a choice. Start to align with that frequency of what you want inside so you can manifest it in your outer world. Again, I'm going to go back to what I had said originally. It's not about waiting for something to shift in the outer world. If you don't shift what's going on in here, you're going to stay in that same position you are in. You're going to stay with that energy of attracting what it is that you are, you know, even if you get a new job and you're in that same frequency, the same things are going to happen, right? We really need to shift and vibrate at a higher level, at a higher frequency, so we can attract what it is that we need. That's what the Seven of Swords is all about. Okay, that's what that's all about, is you taking off that mask, you being able to see things for what they are, you being able to see the truth. This is about an awakening, even though it's not the awakening card. They're showing me the Judgment here, but I feel like it's about you getting honest with yourself about what you need to do and your next steps. Powerful. Let's take a look and see how you're feeling. What are you feeling? This is all about you, Virgo. Eight of Cups again. I love it. So yeah, we have Eight of Cups, walking towards your wishes. Beautiful. Take a look at what's on the ground there. Both of them walking towards that treasure chest, right? This is about you walking towards maybe more money, more abundance, and that ship is right there. In this instance, that's the Sun she's walking towards, that Nine of Cups, but he's taking this treasure and he's going off exploring new lands, right? Eight of Cups can be even going towards the water. Healing in water, building a business near the water, or it could be water related even. You may get a job where you walk into a big company or corporation, and in the middle of the building is a huge waterfall for some of you. For others of you, you may be heading towards maybe a stream, a lake, a river, but also you're getting into alignment with something, again, that matches. You want more. You know that there's more. And in order for you to head towards that, that's where the Seven of Swords comes in. And you're saying, all right, this is what I need to do. I need to leave something behind. I need to abandon an old belief, an old thought, an old situation, an old environment, because I know that I want more. And that's what this emotional spending card comes in, or being supported. That's what I feel more so, is you're being supported to head towards really loving what it is that you do, and you will be financially, emotionally, and spiritually supported along the way. Beautiful. Let's take a look and clarify, Virgo. For Virgo, the Eight of Cups. What do we have here? Page of Swords. Beautiful. New beginning. Stay curious. There's going to be a message, I feel, that comes in for you that's going to allow you to move forward. Because, why? Because you've raised your energy. You were curious. You've started to do the work, the homework. And sometimes that's difficult, right? But that's why that Seven of Swords comes in. There could be some sort of news that you deliver, or maybe that someone delivers to you, and it allows you to get clear on your path and direction. Okay, that could be that Seven of Swords showing up, where you're seeing the truth of a situation for what it was. Maybe you were let go from a job. You may have been fired, or maybe you just didn't have that motivation to move elsewhere. There's going to be some sort of news or message that is going to head you towards that wish fulfillment. It's going to make you a lot happier because, again, you're in alignment. What is going on in your external circumstances? What's going on around you in the environment? Justice. This is all about balance. I love this card. Good karma as well, or karma in general. There's no such thing as good karma or bad karma. It's the energy that we put out there. And that's what I was talking about earlier with inner alignment matching outer alignment. So what you're going to see is, if your inner world is feeling good and you're feeling empowered and you're feeling awakened, then that's what you are going to attract in your outer world. But if you feel like you've been in that Five of Pentacles, where you've been emotionally disconnected and you've been full of anxiety and full of fears and full of stress and poverty conscious mindset and lack of belief, then that's the kind of energy you will attract as well. So this is a beautiful reminder in the law of attraction, which is AKA karma, right? A lot of people use the term karma as something bad. This person's going to get their karma. That's going to be their karma, right? I feel like that's more of an excuse for negative things to happen, but mostly it is the law of attraction. What goes around comes around, and everything is full circle. Now, there could have been something within the legal system. It could have been some sort of imbalance and unfairness, untruth, some sort of hidden truth as well, where I do feel more balance coming in than possibly something of the past. And that's where the Seven of Swords, and they're actually, you can see right next to each other that she's looking at this angel of karma here, right? Angel of justice. And she has that mask on. So I do feel like something is getting unmasked. That's going to bring about a sense of balance. Let's take a look and clarify. Some of you may actually be dealing with a Libra, or there could have been something around that September, end of September, October energy that is coming full circle as well. Let's take a look. Five of Wands, some sort of competition. You may have applied for a job, or it could have been something that really was stressful at your line of work. It's something that you're going to find ways and solutions to work together. That's what that Five of Wands is representing. Yes, a little bit of conflict. Yes, there was judgments, criticism. You may have felt criticized, but I feel like you're releasing that. And there's that Knight of Swords. This is about you taking off, allowing yourself to not just walk away from a situation, but finally having that balance where you're able to take off in a brand new direction. You are overcoming the strengths here, overcoming the the weaknesses, and stepping into your strength, stepping into your power, and you're getting on that motorcycle and you're off, right? You are off towards that sunset energy. I love it. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears. What are the hopes? What are the fears? Because we can certainly let one or the other rule our lives. Nine of Wands. You're determined, beautiful souls. You have what it takes to walk through fire, walk through anything here. This is the card of the wounded warrior, right? This is the card of you having that determination, that motivation, that spiritual strength, that persistence to not give up. Again, it doesn't matter if you are 45 or you are 95. This is about you having those dreams, manifesting them. You can see there that she's holding the stars. Stars are all about inspiration and hope. They're about not giving up on those dreams because you're being divinely guided towards more peace, more positivity, more healing. And this is what you have. Nines are all about completions as well. They're about accomplishments. And you're accomplishing big things, especially if you continue moving forward and not letting fear, false evidence appearing real, hold you back from jumping out of that plane. Let's take a look at the final outcome. Whoa. Okay, there it is. I love it. Final outcome. This is what I was seeing earlier with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Air. This is all about a breakthrough. Beautiful, Virgo. This is all about bringing some sort of solution to the mix here, having that action plan and taking action. There it is. You getting honest with yourself about what you need to do about a situation. Boom, there comes that new understanding. There comes this light bulb moment, right? You're pushing through that barrier. You're pushing through that obstacle. You're having that moment of truth. That literally is what the Ace of Swords is all about, moment of truth. And this is you having that moment. I feel like the Seven of Swords, yeah, of course, somebody may have done you wrong in the past, or you may have felt treated unfairly, but I feel like this Seven of Swords is about you getting honest again about your direction forward, and this is going to allow you to spread those wings and fly. Look at that. You have like the Pegasus here. Remember, you are that unicorn. Raise those vibrations. You have what it takes here to overcome any of those challenges, to clear up any sort of miscommunication, to come up with an action plan and cut through the barriers that have held you back, and to live your best life, Virgo. Let's take a look and clarify the Ace of Swords for Virgo, please. What do we have? Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Page of Wands, a new beginning here. I'm really getting a lot of these wands energy for you. Yep, you're going to release something that you've held on tight for a while, and you're going to allow yourself to have that childlike enthusiasm, that innocence, that excited energy to take on a new adventure, right? The Page of Wands is curious. They are excited about their career, their course of study, their projects. This is an opportunity for growth, and you are growing, you are ascending, you are evolving. So don't hang on to an old way, an old belief, an old way of doing things, or an old path that may be something that you are ready to veer off in a new direction. Really beautiful. Virgo, this is deep. Let's take a look and get a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here? Wisdom of the Oracle. A change in the wind. I love this. So this can be, it's also card 12, which is that Hanged Man energy. But I'm feeling here, and I will read from the guidebook, I feel that there's definitely change coming in. But sometimes when things change, we enter the unknown. And beautiful Virgos, whether it's your rising, your sun, or your moon, or any other placement, the most feared thing that a human can have is the unknown, right? So sometimes it really brings about a lot of fears when we are going through this change, but know that on the other side is something more beautiful, more magical than you could have ever imagined. So allow yourself to go through this change. You can weather this storm, whatever is coming in here for you. I don't necessarily feel a storm, but for those of you, you're going to have two kinds of years. If you've had the kind of year in 2020, 2021, and even 2022 that have been a darn challenge, you've really been awakening, and 2023 is going to bring about more peace. But if you have been going through a lot of shifts and you're new to spirituality, or you're new to this awakening process here, this may be the year that things really start to bring about a sense of change. And with that change can bring a little bit of fear, but know that this is something that you will absolutely be okay through. And the message here is a sense that an unforeseen change has been initiated. Awareness that your plans may not be on firm ground, but that's okay. Feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white. nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity. There's all that page energy that you've seen in your reading, Virgo. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. I love this. So basically everything we've been talking about here. So yes, take that leap. You are courageous enough. You've been preparing your whole lifetime for this, Virgo. So you can take that jump, right? I love how this whole reading is kind of comparable to, skydiving. But I'm going to read the protection message just for some of you that still do feel a little bit stuck. There are conditions brewing in your life that you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best and is for the highest good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have renewed clarity. There's that Ace of Swords, renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Yeah, you have the strength already here for you. You have, with this Ace of Swords, you have clarity coming in. I mean, this is a beautiful card that depicts everything we've been talking about here. All right, so let's take a look and get a few messages from your spirit animals. And at this time, Virgo, I just ask, if you can, please close your eyes. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your animals in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on this channel. So please make sure you've hit subscribe and the bell button if you haven't already so you don't miss that notification. All right, let's get to your animals here. I really love porcupine showing up right away for you. It says time for a beginner's mind. So again, collaborating with the page, collaborating with what the change of wind card had said here. There is a new energy shift coming in here. Stay open to receiving it. Stay open to new changes. Don't resist because there is really beautiful things coming in. We have Deer Spirit. Oh, it's also card 48. Now, some of you may be 48 years old. You may be 51 as well, or even have a birthday on the 3rd, the 18th, the 5th, the 1st, the 4th, or the 8th. Now, we have bring a gentle touch with the Deer Spirit, okay? Bring a gentle touch. This is about you being kind, compassionate, right? Keeping that heart center open, because when we close that heart center, then it can close down opportunities that are really meant for us, right? That we want, but we have a hard time bringing in or manifesting because we may feel a little bit closed or blocked. So stay open, bring a gentle touch, but most importantly, show yourself that love, compassion, and kindness. Next, we have Armadillo. Set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are big, right? This is the Empress energy as well. And this is all about you setting boundaries for other people, whether it is you standing up for yourself It can also be you doing what it is that you want to do. And that's why you have that Seven of Swords right here. Seven of Swords, setting boundaries for yourself so you don't get taken advantage of. So you don't tell yourself a lie that isn't true, or believe, most importantly, believe in something that someone else told you and it was never true anyway. Okay, set healthy boundaries. And lastly, Sandpiper Spirit says be playful, right? That's what we come here to life to do. It's not to be taken so seriously, yet everyone takes it so seriously. That's why you have that playfulness, that childlike enthusiasm, that gentle touch type of energy, because life is meant to be more playful. And if you find that things have been very chaotic and very stressful for you, do things that lighten the load, that open the heart. Connect to maybe even a child, your own child or grandchildren. Do things that bring out the inner child. Draw, paint, use color crayons, right? Go on a swing, go on a slide, go fly a kite, fly a balloon. Get in a hot air balloon, whatever it is here for you. Be playful and enjoy life. That's what we're here for. And last but not least, let's see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil will help you towards the path of abundance in your career, within your wealth, your prosperity. What do we have here for Virgo? Ooh, we have Smithsonite. Smithsonite, card 51. And you have two 51s here. So some of you absolutely may be 51, or there could be a big shift around the 6, whether that's your birth date, or the 6 could be symbolic for June, or maybe you're seeing 51 or 6s like crazy. Let's take a look and see what the message is for you. There was another sign that got the Smithsonite card as well. I am not sure. It may have been, was it Aries? No, maybe it was Cancer or Gemini. This is all about rebirth from chaos. It is about evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles for growth. From here to there can be a rocky road, one that may even seem to move under your feet as you engage in a process of healing with rolling emotions. The journey can be confusing and unsettling and cause you to want to beat a hasty retreat, but Smithsonite Spirit's message is clear as can be. You are haltingly moving forward into creating something new. If you feel as if you are unsteady and even going a little backwards at times, it's only because you're being asked to look at the past and the lessons learned so that your next steps can be sure and steady. The ground is firm beneath you and the wind is at your back and the conscious universe is beside you, so there is no need to look for what may seem to be safer ground. The landscape around you is changing. You are changing, and soon you will feel much more settled if you heed the call of this crystal and trust that you'll be just fine. So breathe. It's all going to resolve soon, and the obstacles you find daunting will disappear. Really beautiful here. I love this energy for you. It's saying that if you felt unsteady, if you felt unstable, of course, again, you have what it takes. You've gone through a lot of instability. We all have, right? We chose to incarnate into this lifetime where things are chaotic. There is a tower moment going on globally. It's to raise the vibrations of, the planet. Well, the planet's already at that 5D, but it's for us to, as humans, raise our vibrations to meet that earthly energy, right? It is all about us to create and make change. So it seems unstable, but know with everything in you that you are okay, that you are on firm, solid foundation, that these external circumstances, Virgo, and situations that have been showing up for you, it is so much more. It is so much beyond. You're really breaking down the old ways so you can step into this new energy, this new beautiful way of being and living. I hope this resonates with you, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe, like, and please do drop your animals in the box below. I certainly do read each and every one of them. I love to see the animals that you all come up with. So again, feel free to hit that like button. Thanks so much for listening. Lots of love.